Happy Monday! I'm super pumped, you guys, and I'm in my new office. So it's not totally put together there. See, it looks good there, but I've got a bunch of things to hang. We've got some mess over there. Let's see, this is what's on that side. But anyway, it's a real desk, not a card table, so I'm, moving up. Just super pumped. Yeah, isn't that exciting, Joey? Hey, Megan. Hey, guys. Oh, Joey, I got some of these. So, these are the, let's see if you guys can see this here. I don't know if I can do it with one hand. These are the $3 bags at from Target, and they hold all of your touch bottles. So I'm just gonna throw that there. I'm gonna rub some peppermint on, get us ready to go. Hey guys, hey Ruth. Super pumped. Hey Krista. All right, we have an awesome topic for tonight. Hey Shelly. And I don't know why I didn't go over this information with you guys last week when I did the summer ideas. Okay, so this kind of goes along with it, but this is a little bit more in depth. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't go over it. It's genius. I did not think of it myself. A lot of people in network marketing use this, what I'm going to share with you guys. But before I go into that, I have some quick announcements. So while I'm waiting for everybody to get on, oh, Michaela, you're on. Awesome. Are you on your cell phone? Let me just check. Okay, I do see you. Awesome. Okay. If you guys did not watch that video from Becky and Jenny, we are doing something really cool for the month of June, July, and August, and it's the High Five Club. This was Shelly's idea and our team, and I'm not going to go over it now because they have a video that's already made about it, so I'm just going to remind you guys. June is here. It is June 5th. We already have several people that have enrolled 1, 2, and several people that have already enrolled 3 people, and it's the 5th. So they're going to be hitting the 5 enrollments very quickly. So basically, when you hit 5 enrollments in June, you're going to get a gift from all the silvers that you have above you all the way to Jenny. So if you are on, let's see, if you're on Becky's team, let's say you're on let's see, Shelly's team. There you go. You're going to get one from Shelly, from Becky, from me, and then from Jenny, all the way up. So it's pretty awesome. It's a great way to get some gifts, but also just to make sure you're getting those 5 enrollments. So 5, it's 1 a week for the summer, but then 1 extra, so like a bonus. Where's the video, Beverly? It's in the oil leadership team. But even if you don't watch the video, that's basically what it is. Just get 5 new enrollments for each month, so you'll get a gift at the end of the month. Actually, we're going to mail it out by the first week of the following month, and if you hit it every month for the summer, so 3 months, you get a gift certificate to go out to dinner. So it's pretty awesome, and everyone can take part of this. This is for the whole team, so it's really exciting. And minimum, thanks Claire, the enrollments have to be minimum 100 PV order, so not like a $35 kit. It has to be like a real order. And remember, if they get over 200 points, then they get the free, I already brought mine back upstairs, the Immortelle. I did a video in the Oil Club today, so you guys can watch that. Make sure you guys know about all the specials. doTERRA is awesome. They announce the specials the first of every month. I try to post them too, but make sure you guys are checking your email, your Facebook, your back office. Just know what's going on in your business at all times. So, what I wanted to do first, so many awesome things. I'm going to talk really fast today because during the summer, I'm going to try really hard to get all of our calls in with 30 minutes because I know several of you guys have planned things after this call, and also just we're all trying to save time during the summer, so I'm going to respect your time. But last month we had, oh, it's not updating. Shoot. I'll have to do the new ranks next month next week because not all the new ranks have updated. I know for sure Amber Filkins went Premier, so congratulations. Kate went Elite, Kathy went Elite, Alicia went Elite, Monica went Elite, Tamara went Elite, Shane went Elite, Congratulations, you guys. Marcy Olson went gold. Woohoo! So she did an amazing job. I know there's a lot more, but it takes the computer a few days to update everything. And then we had a lot of executives, tons of directors, managers. You guys are doing awesome. But congratulations, especially to Marcy for going gold. That is huge. That's a huge accomplishment. And also, then the next thing that I wanted to go over, I'm just going to put that down, that the top enrollers, actually I have to go back. And we have one person on that I'm going to bring on as a guest that I'm really excited about. So Melissa and Robin already have 3 enrollments for this month, which is incredible. They're going to hit the high 5 club probably by this week, right? Okay, so last month I'm going to go over congratulate the top 3 enrollers of last month, because it's really fun. So 3rd place, Andrea Foley, 9 enrollments. Nikki Lynn had 10 enrollments, and the number 1 enroller from last month was Michaela Wedding with 12 enrollments. So I just thought it would be fun. First of all, congratulations to all you guys, but I also thought it would be a lot of fun to bring Michaela on live and have her share a little bit about what she's been doing, because I know she's been rocking her business. She's from Australia, and she's working hard, working mom. She's dedicated. We had a phone call that she got up for at 2 a.m. her time to talk because she's a dedicated mom and a dedicated business owner. So, Michaela, oh wait, hold on. It says I can't invite you to a live video. Do you have this open on your phone or on your computer? Shoot, I saw your face, but now it's not letting me. I'm gonna have to come back to you, Michaela. If you are on your phone, it might be a setting to allow to go to your camera or your video, or if you're not on your computer, can you get on your phone? I'll go to the next topic and I'll come back to you because I really want to hear from you. Plus, you said you just put pants on, right? And did your hair? I did not do my hair, you guys. I have been insane. I know you guys wouldn't mind. Okay, so we're talking fast today. Get your notes out because this actually is a pretty cool topic. And I'll go back to the comments. Okay. Hey, Monica. And congratulations, Monica. You hit elite. Okay. Alrighty, you guys. This is the next thing. This is something I did not make up. A lot of network marketers do this. But if you are really wanting to save time, like I said last week, I did a whole video on summer, growing your business in the summer. But I did not talk about the power hour. Okay, this is really huge. I did this a lot in my last business, actually. And I taught a lot of other moms how to do this because we are busy. We are trying to maximize our time. We don't like wasting time, but we like doing income-producing activities and not just scrolling through our Facebook or watching TV. We talked about that. We don't like doing time wasters, but IPAs, income-producing activities, okay? So let's say you sit down for an hour and you're like, okay, I have an hour. You created your schedule. Let's say you're waking up an hour before everybody else in your family wakes up. What you do in that hour, right? That happens. You sit down and you're like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do, I have samples and calls and people, and you just kind of forget what's the most important. So this is what a lot of professionals do. We call it the power hour, and you divide your hour into 3 20-minute chunks, okay? So you have to get really clear on your time. It's a really good skill. You can literally set the timer on your phone. I have done this so many times to get good at time management because it's not always an easy task, right? Or how you're going to honor your time. So time honoring or time managing. So the first 20 minutes, again, write this down, you are in a lot, and this is used for social media. So not just picking up the phone and calling random people. Michaela says she swapped to her phone. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, awesome. I'll try it right after this. Okay, so this is you're doing your business through social media, Facebook, your connections. If you're not doing it through social media, you can take this and do this through email or phone. Just go with it. Make it apply to what you're doing. but I'm talking about Facebook a lot too. For the first 20 minutes, you are messaging people, okay? You are connecting, you are maybe inviting people, or texting, right? You're inviting people to a class, you're inviting them to join a group, you're inviting them to try a sample, you are building a relationship, you're getting to know people, you're forming them. Remember, family, occupation, recreation, and then your message. You are spending time putting your messages out there. So not spamming and that kind of thing, but really taking that time to go to their Facebook, and you're the one starting the conversations. Okay, so it's a new person. You connected with someone at the park and you're saying, hey, it was awesome talking with you. Maybe it's not even anything to do with doTERRA, but you're connecting with them, building their relationship. At the same time, you have your list with you, right? And you're keeping track of who you're talking to so you don't forget, because this is going to build up very quickly. In the beginning, you might feel like you only have a few people. If you do this right, you're constantly adding people to your network, you will have a huge, huge, huge list. So keep track of it from the beginning, okay? So the first 20 minutes, you're only putting new messages out there. After 20 minutes, you switch, set the timer again for 20 minutes, and now you are responding to old messages, okay? When you're putting your messages out there, you are moving forward. When you're just sitting there responding, you're just reacting, okay? So you don't always want to be in reactive mode. That's why you do your messages first. Those are the ones you're going to put out there before you start responding and being in reactive mode. That's how sometimes we feel like we're working all day and we didn't get anything done because we were just so busy reacting to what everybody else wanted. So your first thing is your list, the people that you have that you want to talk to. Get those people, message them, talk to them, invite them, sample them, whatever you got to do. Then you are responding. So in the beginning, maybe the first day you're doing this, you don't have people to respond to because you haven't messaged them. That's okay. Use 40 minutes of putting out, because some people will respond back right away. That's okay. That's fine. And then some people, it's going to take them a day or two. So maybe you're responding back to people that you've messaged a couple of days ago and they're finally getting back to you. Okay? So those 20 minutes, you are just responding. You're responding to texting, and you get a lot of emails, so maybe it's emails. You're responding to all of that. Okay? And the last 20 minutes, that's when you can post onto Facebook. That's when you can check your Facebook groups. That's when you can check the oil leadership team, the oil club. If you're in any other groups, that's when you check that stuff. That's when you fill your samples. That's when you, like I said, post your own things on Instagram or Facebook. You want to be doing that every day. I already did videos on social media, but you need to be sharing your lifestyle, not just doTERRA, but just being social and sharing what you're up to, sharing that you're living your life, sharing who you are. This morning we did a Zoom call. We talked about self-care, and one of the girls was saying that's a really huge priority for her right now, is working on herself. And I said, well, share what you're doing. So if you are using this time, actually another girl I messaged this morning or whenever it was, another day, she said she was using this time to work on herself and personal development. That is awesome, you guys, but make sure you're using that to inspire others. So you can share what books you're reading, share that you're taking a Serenity Lavender Salt Bath, right? Share that you're going for a walk, share that you're, whatever the self-care things you're doing, a mask that day on your face, whatever it is, a DIY recipe, something, you can be working on yourself, but share that so you use that to inspire others, okay? Like I said, if that's when you're filling samples, that's when you're posting, checking your group, that shouldn't take a lot of time. And that's when you're changing your LRP. That last 20 minutes is just your personal stuff, okay? Writing a thank you note, maybe welcoming somebody in, scheduling calls for the what's it called, the wellness consults, right, that we do, the welcome calls. That's when you're getting all of that kind of stuff done. Okay, so if you do that, 20 and 20, that's your hour. That's your power hour. Okay, it doesn't mean you could only work in 1 hour, because if you have someone come in, you're obviously going to want to take a time to call them, to connect with them. But majority of your stuff, of all that stuff that I just said, especially if you're a share and you just want to get your product free. Maybe you don't want to build the diamond in like a couple of months, right? Just use your time wisely. You don't have to work 8 hours a day, but you do have to be consistent. Now, I didn't, in any of that time, it did not include scrolling your Facebook feed, checking your emails, getting lost and going to see what's on sale at Pottery Barn, right? All those different things, that's not included in your power hour. It is very, very, very specific. If you like doing those other things, schedule that in your downtime, okay? I have done this multiple times. It is very, 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 very effective. The best thing to do is just pick 1 hour a day that you know you're gonna be consistent. So if it is before everyone wakes up in your family, or you stay up an hour later, or you do it during nap time, or maybe your schedule is so crazy that you literally have to schedule 20 minutes in the day. Maybe 20 minutes at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or before bed when you wake up, and 20 minutes at lunch. Like, it doesn't have to take a lot of time, but those 20 minutes need to be IPA, income producing activities. And anytime you're talking to new people about the business or about the products, that's income producing. Anytime you're filling up, setting out a sample and following up with them about the sample, that's income producing. Inviting them to a class, you know. And then if you have a class going every week on Facebook or at your home or wherever, now you know what to invite them to, right? So you're not just putting something out there. Like someone posted in our group today, what do we do? And we follow up with somebody. And then Megan said, invite them to a class. Very good, invite them to a class. So anyway, that was super quick. I'm trying to be quick with our time. Does that make sense? Has anyone ever heard of that before? Has anyone done it? Can anyone see themselves doing this? And I really did. When I was doing it, I really set the timer. And when the timer was up, I was done. Went to the next thing. It teaches you a lot of skills, and this especially keeps you focused. You're not looking at anything else. You're not seeing what anybody else is doing. You're not seeing what people, where they're going on vacation. You're just doing your own thing. Okay? Any questions on that? Okay, let me see, Michaela. Let me get you on here. I see. She's getting on here. It's inviting you right now. So let's see. I see it's connecting. She's from Australia. So I don't know if it's the internet is the same. And we're not letting my phone die again. I'm getting my cord. Michaela, where are you? It's still inviting her. Are you here? I think I hear you. Hey! Hi. Yay! I'm so glad that we can connect.
Yes.
Alrighty. What time is it for you?
10 to 11.
Okay, awesome.
Morning.
So dedicated. Okay, so again, for those of you guys who are just getting on, Michaela was the top enroller last month. She enrolled 12 new people to her team. And so I just thought it would be awesome to get on here and have her share what she did to get all those new enrollments, but then also just to see if anyone has any questions for her and to congratulate her. So Michaela, I'm just going to let you share just what you've been doing and how you had so many people enroll with you.
Thanks. May was definitely my best month. I guess this, oh, sorry, I've got the child and the dog outside eating off the child's food. The sampling challenge really set me up for last month, doing all of that as well. I also had about 5 of my new enrollers that I'd been talking to for the last 2 months that weren't ready to commit yet. So it was just a matter of following up with them. Get out, Westy. Sorry.
I love it.
That relation. They're like literally eating off of the high chair.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
So yeah, it was literally following up and building up the relationships with them, which I think really helped me get them over the line. I ran 5 classes last month. 2 of the classes I didn't get anyone sign up with, which I was fine with because I'm still in contact with a lot of them. following up was the big one for me as well, like making sure I took the time to make contact with them, not so much even about the oils or the products, but actually asking how they were going or if they needed any help with anything as well, but just asking general questions about them as well, like what's happening with their family or what have they been up to, and sharing my life as well, like my personal experiences, which I found really connects with everyone that I've been working with so far. Sorry. One-on-ones was a big one for me as well. I did group ones, but the one-on-ones I seem to have got a lot more people out of as well when I took the time. And I might have done 3 one-on-one sessions with someone before they actually connected too. So a lot, I think, was really just my personal experiences and building the relationships with people as well, and not just pushing the oils on them, just giving the samples. Or if I saw them down the street, like I think 3 of them were my mother-in-law's friends that I knew had issues, or they were having problems playing golf, they were getting a bit sore. So I gave my mother-in-law a tube of the ice blue rub to take out to golf, and they all tried that, and every single one of them bought an ice blue rub after that. So yeah, I think that was pretty much the main aspect of how I got such a good month.
Okay, I love it. So guys, post your questions that you have for her, because I know you guys have questions. I have a few. Also, if you don't mind hanging in there. We love your kids, so we don't mind. the baby and the dog, we don't mind the crazy. So what did you do for your one-on-ones? Were they on the phone? Did you go to their house? Did they go to your house? How did that work?
So a couple of the one-on-ones, I went to their house. Others, we met up for a coffee down at the cafe. And there were a few that were out of town as well that I did on the phone and through Skype as well. So yeah, I tried to do as much as I can face to face.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how many samples did you send out?
I actually ended up sending out 80 samples last month.
80?
Yeah.
Wow. I love it. So you are going to have like tap and rolling probably for a few months by the time you get to follow up with it. Wow. Okay, so now what are you doing to keep track of your follow-up, and what does your follow-up look like?
So I've got a spreadsheet running at the moment with who I've sampled, what I've sampled with. It's pretty much based off the one we did at the challenge, actually. After 3 or 4 days, I'll follow up, see if they've used it, if they have any questions. If they haven't used it yet, I'll leave them for another 3 or 4. And I'll also ask why they haven't used it. It might be that they've sat on the cupboard and they've completely forgot, or one actually went away and she forgot to take it away with her. If that sample doesn't work for them, I'll offer another sample. I've actually made up a few actual roller blends for a few people as well. So it's a lot. I know a lot of them can't justify it. And I've also, I think a lot get scared off with the price of the enrollment kits. So a lot of mine, you would notice, they only did the $35 and bought 1 or 2 items, which I was okay with. And some of them said they won't purchase every month, which I've really tried to drill into them that they don't have to purchase every month. There's obviously the perks of the LRP if they do, but a few aren't in the place at the moment that they can do that. So I've tried to let them know that they don't have to do that. There's no obligation whatsoever to purchase every month. But once they're ready, and I've actually had 2 people that weren't, that have now started the LRP, or they bought 3 things a month in separate orders, that they've actually realised, oh, if I did do a big order, I'm going to get all the free things. So it's a lot of follow-up with my...
Okay, love that. Are you reading? Can you read the comments too, or I can read them to you? Yeah. So one question was, Michelle, what kind of oils do sample others?
So I've done a range. I'm restricted with what I've actually got in stock at the moment. A lot have done lavender. I also like peace personally, so I've given that to a few of my friends with little ones. The ice blue rub's been a big hit up here with a lot of people, and On Guard and Easy Air, and the vapor stick actually. So I mean, because we're just starting winter here, and it got cold really quick, and bronchitis was ripe in the town for a while. So Easy Air and the vapor stick have been a massive one that people liked so far, and lemon as well. They seem to be the most popular ones.
Awesome. And so for us, Blue and the Breathe. Just for people who don't know, it's the same one.
So Australia, so yeah, Deep Blue. So I'm used to the Australian names.
Yeah.
Okay,
another question that someone has: what do you do with your child during one-on-ones? Do you bring her to or go by yourself?
So my partner works a 7 days on, 7 days off, 7 nights, 7 on roster. So I try and schedule most of them around his roster. I'm also lucky enough to have my parents live in the same town.
Oh, great.
So finishes by about 3 in the afternoon. So I like to try and get Harlow to her. There has been the odd occasion that I've actually had Harlow with me, but they've had kids also with those ones, or they've been family friends that understand with Harlow, and they're up in the corner with some food and some toys, and she's pretty good. Actually, I'm very lucky. She is pretty good at entertaining herself, and I always try and plan it around her naps and stuff like that. So a lot I try to do as much as I can without Harlow there, but there's been an odd occasion where I've had to have Harlow there, but everyone's been pretty understanding, which has been nice.
Yeah. Okay, love it. What other questions do you have for her? I have another question while we're waiting for more to come in. What did your classes look like? So you did 5 of them, which is amazing. So congratulations.
Thanks. So I actually went out of town for 3 of them. One I only had 5 people to, which was all right. And another I only had 3, so they were quite small. A lot of kids got sick or they were running late from work, so I just sent them some information afterwards. And then the one up here, I actually had 12 people come to one, which has been the biggest one for me so far, which is one I got the most out of. So I've just been focusing on the Home Essentials kit and just going through the top 10 oils in that. And then I sort of tailor it to the audience that it's with. The one with 12 was my mother-in-law and all her friends. So I went through Harry Calm with your menopause and the Ice Blue rub for all their aches and pains. And I knew a couple of them had anxiety. I spoke about a couple of oils that would be good for that. But I also like to keep pretty casual and laid back. I feel people respond to that more than just standing there and selling to people, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do it really more of a style. Usually everyone brings drinks and there's nibbles and all that sort of stuff. And I set up my soda water with some oils that they can try. And I like to make bliss balls with some wild orange and one that they also can sample. I've just eaten brownies the other day, but I stopped myself from that because they were way too tasty. It was bad. But yeah, so I like to do it a bit more relaxed and sort of more interactive with them asking questions as I go on each oil rather than just doing a big questioning at the end. And then at the end, I'll go around and talk to each person one-on-one if anyone's got any more questions or wants to know anything. And I usually have the rest of my oils just set up on a back table for people to go over and look at if they want, and send out some samples as well from the classes if people want to take some with them.
Awesome. So that's why you are rocking it, because you're doing all the work. I love it. Any more questions for Michaela? Yeah, they're saying amazing. They're saying excellent, Michaela. Congratulations. Awesome job. Awesome. Congratulations. Great idea. So smart. Congratulations. That's awesome. So awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. So you're very inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing.
That's all right. Thank you.
You're doing awesome. We're very proud of you. And I will let that close the call out because it is 8:30 here. And Monica says, great job. So we're keeping it within 30 minutes. So if you guys don't have any other questions, thank you so much for getting on. Oh, you know what? There was one more. Oh, sorry. So I'll be really quick. What we are doing, and I don't remember if I shared this in another video, that we were doing one-on-one calls with upline and downline, right? With sponsors, upline and downline sponsors. But for the summer, what we wanted to do to save time and to kind of make it more fun and just grow off of each other and, and learn, we were wanting to do, and I think a lot of you guys had already started setting this up, Zoom calls with you and your top sponsor downline, like your downline sponsors and upline sponsors. So before, instead we were doing like one-on-one calls. Let's say you had 3 downline or 3 lines, you know, 3 legs. You're doing a call with each one of them. Now for the summer, what we wanted to do was do a group call. So Michaela, like, for example, if you had 3 people, you would do a Zoom with all 3 of you instead of 3 individual calls, because that would save time. And then you'd also do a Zoom call with your upline sponsor. And if your upline sponsor is not working, then you go up to that person or whoever's like the next all the way up who's actually working the business. So, and if you don't have somebody, then obviously let me know and we'll hook you up with the Zoom call, right? Everyone could be doing a weekly Zoom. So it's pretty cool. We just started ours today, and they're a lot of fun. So Doris said that we're at 9 p.m. Yes, you'll have to keep the recording if you missed some of it, but I'm glad you guys are liking the calls. If you guys already started your Zoom calls, let us know how it's going. I'm really excited about June. Such a fun, fresh month with new energy because we have the summer. Get your kids involved. Do your power hours. Be smart with your time. Be intentional. You know, you can get a lot done in a little bit of time when you're focused. And then when you sit down to work, you know what you're doing. You're not just sitting there wondering what to do, right? Okay, you guys, have a great week, and we will talk soon. Thank you, Michaela, for and congratulations. You're doing awesome. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.
See ya.